Hey! Magandang hapon po.
Everybody!
Hi, Direk!
Ayun.
Direk!
Isa-isahin
Hi.
natin, Miss Carla.
Direk!
Sorry, I was preparing for my son's
Oh, yan daw.
exam.
Oh, exams pala niya, Direk. Oo naman. Good afternoon po, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. Hindi man po kami kompleto, konti lang po kami today. Pero sasagutin namin lahat ng inyong questions. If you have questions about the show, about the story, our character. So, thank you again for joining us.
Rocco Nacino.
Hello sa ating mga vloggers. Magandang hapon. And yes, like Carla said, thank you so much for taking time out to join us this afternoon. Sana ay na-intriga kayo sa storya ng To Have and To Hold. We're very happy about the show, yung sa response ng mga viewers natin. And yeah, like Carla said, ready kami sumagot sa mga tanong ninyo. Di lang namin isa-spill yung mga susunod na mangyayari. But thank you for your time today.
And Direct Don.
Hi everyone, thank you for your support. We're ready to answer your questions.
Ayun. Welcome din sa ating mga vloggers na kasama natin this afternoon. Unahin natin from glitch.ph, si MJ. MJ, go.
Hi, hello, good afternoon.
Hi, MJ.
Grabe ka mo. Hi, first talaga. But anyway, sige, my first question is kind of similar for Carla and for Rocco. For Carla, first, I mean, you're preparing for a wedding,
Yes.
diba? And To Love and To Hold is about marriage din siya. Basically, the story revolves around it. So, what is the biggest lesson that you will bring with you, maybe from the show, as you are about to enter a married life?
Right. First of all, sorry for the noisy dogs in the background.
That's okay.
At meron ding halong construction sa tapat na bahay. But anyway, yes, definitely. It's a real story about marriage. What takes place between two married people. Sacrifices made, mistakes made, decisions. If there's siguro one lesson that I've learned from being part of To Have and To Hold, it's that kanya-kanya yan, depende yan. But in a marriage, of course, kahit sino naman, lahat gagawin para masave yung marriage, masave yung pagsasama, at hindi masira yun. May mga tao na siguro madali sa kanila na bumitaw. May mga tao na gagawin ng lahat, kakapit lang. So, kanya-kanya yan. And I guess pinaka-common factor dyan across all marriages is lahat gagawin para ma-saving marriage.
Para mag-work. I see. Okay, thank you, Carla. For Rocco naman, nasa honeymoon stage pa ata. Correct me if I'm wrong, Rocco. Pero sa early life, early married life mo, ano yung mga na-discover mo na parang ganito pala dapat?
Ay, marami. Lalo na nung natapos na yung show. Kasi prior to taping, after accepting the role, syempre I had to do my research. Tama ka. This year lang ako kinasal, January. So, talagang newlywed talaga. Of course, kakatapak lang namin ni Melissa sa bagong chapter ng buhay namin. And as a stage kami na marami pa kami natututunan tungkol sa isa't isa and how life is so different from being just boyfriend girlfriend. Ngayon, as I did the show, marami ako natutunan on how to really keep a marriage alive. Going back sa kinakwento ko, may mga kinausap din ako, mga may edad na tipong 30 years na silang kasal. May mga newlyweds din. Tiyatanong ko, meron ba kayong mga bumps sa marriage niyo na ganito kaaga? So different age range or age groups yung mga kinausap ko. And to really get the feel of how it's like being newly married and ano na pakiramdam kapag matagal na. Uh, Kahit pa paano, I got a sense of how it was like and I applied it to the character. But after doing the show, nakita ko yung importansya ng pakikipag-usap. Hindi lang yung casual usapan, but really like just having that one-on-one openness para sa isa't isa and how much it can really affect your relationship. It's very simple to talk about it, pero it all boils down to that, yung pag-iintindi sa isa't isa, pagtanggap sa mga pagkakamali ng isa't isa, tsaka pagyakap sa kanila ng buo-buo. So, sabi ko, grabe, yung mga may edad na, sabi ko, napapatext ako sa kanila, idol ko po kayo, hanga po ako sa relationship ninyo, ayun. Kahit pa paano may natutunan ako sa show na to.
I see, yeah. Very important you mentioned about, communication, sinabi mo. Para hindi mapareho dun sa character mo na nawala ng time.
Tama. I mean, it's
Okay.
easier ngayon kasi may Wi-Fi, may social media. I mean, compared to 10 years ago or 15 years ago, mas mahirap. Mas mahirap talaga.
I see. Thank you, Rocco. Congratulations. Siguro the other vloggers will have questions about the show later on. Pero I will take this opportunity to go back to Carla. Makikichismis lang ako dun sa wedding dress.
Ay,
Kung pwedeng magbigay ka ng pwede mong ibigay na dito as Filipino designer ba to? Or...
good question. Wala ka nagtatanong. Pero hindi ko masabi. I don't want to really say, but yes.
Wow, okay.
Sabi ko, Filipino, definitely. Oo, yes. Nakakatawa na pumunta pa ng US para sa Filipino designer.
So, gano'ng katagal yung process? Ano ba to? Like, ito ba yung dress na nung bata ka pa and you were dreaming of your fairy tale wedding, in-apply mo siya?
Designer it's not I never really had a particular design in mind, but it's really more of the designer talaga na ever since yun na yung dream ko. So, I was hoping na, as I go there and have myself measured na bahala na kung ano na lang yung parang magugustuhan ko kapag nasuot ko or kung ano na lang yung magugustuhan ko on the spot. So, walang particular peg naman or anything. So, medyo ano lang din. Basta yung designer lang yung aking dream.
I see. Okay, excited kami sa Instagram reveal ng wedding dress. Abangan na lang natin. Congratulations in advance and guys, congratulations in general kasi yung show, ina-upload siya sa YouTube. Nakaka 200,000 views siya per episode. I think divide into 4 uploads yung isang episode. So, kung ito-total mo siya, 1 million views siya per episode.
May ganun na. Isa-sum up mo.
Congratulations everyone and thank you.
MJ.
Thank you. MJ, text mo ko, ako magsasabi ko. Insider pala, no? Insider.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
MJ. And next, we have from Random Republica, Miss Kate Adahar. Kate?
Hi.
Hi,
Good
Miss Kate.
afternoon. So, ito yung question. Sorry gamit ko yung phone for audio. Wait, lang pa lang.
Okay.
Yung question ko, for Rocco and Carla, kasi ibang-iba yung character ninyo. So, lalo na yung kay Carla, iba yung pananalita. Ano yung ginawa niyong preparation to get into the character? And si Rocco kagabi, pakwento naman kung paano yung ang haba nung eksena mo na may monologue. Parang sobrang bigat. Parang gaano ba katagal yung kinunan, ilang takes. Ayun.
Who's first? Me first? Ano lang po?
Sige.
In terms of playing the role of Erica, tsaka yung pananalita niya, yun lang yung kaibahan. We were actually particular about it kasi Direk Don, Michael Perez and I worked on Love of My Life just a few months prior to having to hold. Tapos, of course, pare-pareho naman po kami naggusto yung ibang-iba talaga from the character I played in Love of My Life, si Adele. So, ibang-iba, pananalita, mahirap kasi hindi po siya natural na, hindi po mga terms na ginagamit ko talaga. And then, may times po na iniiba na lang po namin based on kung ano yung mas familiar yung viewers ngayon sa mga terms, mas bago, mga ganun po, or whatever I was comfortable na lang po. saying. So, but other than that, preparation-wise, talagang paulit-ulit lang po ng pagbasa ng script kasi may times na hindi ko pa rin po makuha yung particular Becky term. And then siguro along the way, it helped a lot working with Miss Gillette because sa kanya natural na natural. Super effort talaga, magaling. So, doon ko po nakukuha yung ganon. So, yun. Kaming dalawa po, tag team kami.
Thank you, Rocco.
I have to say, si Melissa, yung wife ko, she would join me sometimes when we would watch. Tuwan-tuwa siya kung paano magsalita si Carla. Siya si Miss Gillette. Lagi niya inaabangan yung scene silang dalawa. Sabi niya, it's so new. It's so new. Kaya it really, it's so attractive to the audience na it's something new from Carla also. Anyway, sige, the scene last night. I remember having my makeup artist take a video of that scene. Parang inaabot ata ng 17 minutes ata eh. If I'm not mistaken, Direk. But ang dapat natin sisihin dyan, si Direk, sa mga napakagandang instructions sa pinapagawa niya kung saan ako pupwesto. And I really like na Direk Don Michael Perez was able to give me space to go here, do this, do that. Sakto, he pressed the right buttons bago kami magsimula, and he gave me time. Medyo weird lang because to get into that specific personality na eventually gugustuhin ni Gavin na patayin si Dom, I was playing hardcore EDM music just to get that dark side of myself. So napapansin ko yung mga crew gumaganon. But when I entered the room, medyo naging dark. But everyone was taking good care of me. And sabi ko, if I went too far, andun naman yung assistant director para hatakin naman ako. Pero andun si Direk. Thank you, Direk. Ganda ng mga shots niyo. Ewan ko, Direk, baka may gusto kayo sabihin tungkol sa...
If I may add to that was one long take. One single take. All 20 minutes of that was just one take.
Monologue.
Yun lang.
Thank you. And yung actually connected yung last question ko kay Direk. Ano yung pinaka na-appreciate mo sa lead stars as actor?
Napaka-professional nila. At ang babait nila, napakadali nilang kausap. I know I can be demanding at times. My work style kasi can be very taxing for actors in the sense na I like doing long takes. Hindi ako yung like given a scene I rarely cut unless there's a pressing need to. Kaya minsan tumutuhog kami ng up to 20 sequences in one go. And that can be very taxing for the actors. Syempre, you need to know all the lines, you need to memorize the blocking, tapos you need to be in character the entire time for, like I said, for 20 minutes like what Rocco did. But it can be very rewarding kasi pag natapos mo siya, kasi the performance comes out as real and raw. Kumaga, there's no editing to spruce it up or hindi ka dadayain ng camera tricks or anything. What you see is what was given by the actor during the time that we took it. So and for that for that to work, you need to have very good actors, very professional actors who are prepared to take on that kind of undertaking. So for that, I'm so thankful for Carla, for Rocco, for Max, and the rest of the cast.
Thank you. Congratulations, everyone.
Thanks, Direk.
Thank you, Direk.
Thank you, Miss Kate. And we have from kumagcow.com, John Bueno. John.
All right.
Tsaka Direk, kami lang yung sumasayaw bago mag-take, di ba?
Okay,
All right. My questions for
Hello, good
Maid.
afternoon.
Hi, good
Hey,
afternoon,
John.
Carla, and of course, Rocco and Direct Don Michael Perez. First off, congratulations on the show. I watch every now and then. Not regularly as I should, but just the same. Direct, I know you've worked with Rocco a couple of times already. His capacity as an actor, has it changed over the years? What has he been like during this specific series po?
It's the first time we work together.
Actually, John, it's our first time. It's our first time
Yes.
together. Yes, but I've been wanting to work with him. Kaya lang, yung ngayon lang kami natuloy.
Kahit dun sa parang, I think sa Ravenna, Mulawin versus Ravenna, hindi na.
Wala ko doon.
Okay. Well, just the same, sir, how is he as an actor?
Nung una, no, natakot akong i-approach siya kasi parang feeling ko suplado. Parang feeling ko, naku po, baka hindi kami magkasundo nito. Baka pag may hiniling ako dito, sapakin ako. Ganun yung dating.
Grabe.
Ganun yung dating ng umpisa. Pero sa totoo lang, as we got to know each other, kasi I asked him to trust me, I asked him to be open with me, and he did, and I'm so thankful for that. Eventually, no, we started sharing secrets, we started sharing life lessons. We started doing yoga together along with the rest of the cast, and he became not just a favorite actor of mine, but also a friend. So,
Wow.
that's how our journey came full circle.
Hearing that, Rocco, what does it mean to you to be lauded as an actor? Direct?
Sige pa, direct. Joke lang.
Alam mo lang ni Rocco, direct.
Punan ko lang. Just the same. First time ko makatrabaho si Direk. So before we started, as I got there, tinatanong ko yung AP namin, kamusta po magtrabaho si Direk? Ano po style niya? May the AD also, nagpapakwento ako kung paano siya mag-work. Ang pinakaalam ko lang was that si Direk Joel Lamangan ay isa sa mga nagturo sa kanya. Tama po, Direk, no? So parang medyo similar, but be prepared na ma-surprise sa kung paano siya magtrabaho. Sabi ko, sige. I'm always up for challenges. So yun, natuwa lang ako kay Direk kasi isa siya sa mga nakita ko na talaga nagbigay siya ng initiative na makausap ako to really start that rapport na magkakilala kami, maging at ease kami sa isa't isa. Nagpaalam ako, Direk, okay lang ba? I get to talk to you if hindi ko gusto yung pagbato ng lines ko. I just wanted to become a sponge sa kung anong pwede ibigay ni Direk sa akin. And I was very grateful na winelcome niya yun, yung mga ganito. I'm sure alam na niya kung paano magtrabaho si Carla. Timplado na niya si Carla. Kami kasi, we had to start from scratch. So, para alam niya, every scene, wala akong binaby na scene na lang siguro. Simply put, lahat na lang siguro, binigay ko na lang ng gusto niya. And if he wanted more of it, I would give more of it. Sometimes naramdaman ko na akala ko tapos na yung scene, pero nandun pa rin yung camera, nakatutok pa rin sa akin. I would get that na, ay, parang may gusto pa si Direk. Okay, nuance. Okay, pasok. Add some more or add flavor to it. So it was a nice experience para sa akin to work with someone new, and then ngayon naging kaibigan na rin. And nakakataba ng puso hearing these nice words from Direk. Thank you, Direk.
And Rocco, I know you've worked with Carla previously in a show like Pamilya Rosas. Doing that then, how do you think Carla fared as an actress?
Galingan mo, Rocco.
Magkano ba binayad mo sa akin, Carla? Para sa ano? Joke lang.
And contest
Um,
ba to ng pagiging martyr, you think? Parang ganun ang nagiging parang outlook ko sa characters ninyo.
Contest. Contest.
Martin.
More of, hindi naman contest. More of comparing yung pagiging martir ng dalawa. Showing two different sides ng mga martir na meron tayo sa mga kakilala natin. I'm sure, John, marami kang kakilala din na ganyan din. Yung martir na matiisin and everything. But aminin ko, I enjoyed watching Carla prepare for a line or a scene and really delivering the lines kasi natatawa ako, hindi kasi natatawa ako sa kanya. Kasi like I said kanina, iba yung napapakita ni Carla kasi in how she really talks. She is Carla on our rest days. Pero kapag nasa eksena na and she switches to Erica, nakakatuwa makita yung ganung klaseng switch. Masasabi ko lang she never fails to reach that objective. Kung anong gusto ni Direk na ibibigay niya. Sometimes better talaga. Kaya lagi ko sinasabi, it's a joy to watch Carla work. Kasi nakakahawa yung ganung klaseng vibe. At kailangan unahan ko si Carla palagi sa set. Kasi lagi yan. Kung hindi yan on time, maaga yan. So, kapag may eksena kasama ko si Carla, ay bilisan natin. Mabilis yan sa set.
And Miss Carla, by the way, is it difficult to portray Erica? I know like the languages per se, medyo yun ang iba sa personality niyo. But portraying her as a person.
Yeah. Difficult. Yeah. But parang wala naman po talagang role na madali. It's very difficult, hindi lang po dahil sa language or what, dahil sa circumstance, but just difficult in general because yun yung story yun yung kwento. That's how she is. And just because I've been acting for over a decade doesn't mean na mas madali na siya each time bago yung character. So mahirap maging Erica, mahirap na i-play si Erica.
Nag-research ka pa ba ng mga how to speak like that?
Hindi naman. Pero
Talaga?
mostly immersed myself lang sa mga production people kasi dyan natin madalas nadidinig yung ganung language.
Makeup artist.
Like sa circle ko, wala Wala talaga so work. So,
ganun kahusay si Carla na it felt
kayo.
like she was speaking that language all her life.
Saka may times na tinatanong ko po, parang if it's not something I'm so familiar with, tinatanong ko na lang, like sa stylist, sa makeup artist po namin sa production. So, minsan may parang mas maganda silang term. Sometimes on the spot sa set, pinapalitan po namin to make it funnier. So, depende po. Ina-adjust po namin. Most especially kapag emotional yung scene. So, parang ginagawa po namin ng parang timing. Like, it's parang it shouldn't be spoken all the time. Parang ganun. Adjust.
Ganun.
And Miss Carla, I don't want to put you on the spot, but how is Rocco as an actor?
Gcash pa.
Ito lang. Parating ko na.
Rocco, yes. Second time na namin ni Rocco to work together. Ibang-iba si Rocco as Gavin from, previously working with him in Pamilya Roses. I'm sure he felt a lot of pressure playing the role of Gavin. Napakahirap nga naman, di ba? Because this is us, everyone, the world seeing how a husband deals with the wife being, di ba, tawag dito, unfaithful. So, I'm proud of Rocco. He has matured a lot. And like I always say, nagampanan niya ng maigi yung role ni Gavin.
Would you do the same if you were in the shoes of Erica? Would you do the same?
No. No. Like kasi sabi, ano ba yan, Erica? Hindi, I'm really not like her at all. Si Erica kasi may tendency na sinusundan niya yung puso niya, na hindi natuloy siya nakakapag-isip. kahit binibigyan na siya ng advice ng mother niya or ng best friend niya, lagi siyang nadadala sa emotions niya. So, hindi naman ako ganun, and I wouldn't have, I don't know, I can't tell, but definitely yung mga decisions ni Erica, I would say it's not something that I would also do in real life.
As a person, Rocco, would you tolerate cheating?
Sorry again.
As a person, would you tolerate something like cheating?
Definitely not. Definitely not. I admit I was a cheater before. So
Wow.
Wait,
so
record.
I recorded pala. I mean, I was before because I had a wrong perception as to how to handle relationships because I was cheated on my first relationship. So mali ang naging defense mechanism ko. But anyway, that's a long story. That's another story.
What have you learned from that, though?
Masama mag-cheat. Yun na yun. Yun yun. And karma follows you around. There are always consequences for decisions that you make, which you have control of. So always be in control. You always have to be in control. So yeah, I will not tolerate cheating at all. Definitely.
All right. With that, thank you. Thank
Thanks,
you
John.
on the show.
Nice seeing you again.
Yep.
John, thank you. And we have next from Stars Photog, Mr. Alan Sancon.
Hi. Hi, good afternoon.
Hi, Alan.
Hi, Rocco. Hi, Carla. Hi, Direk. Yan. I want to commend lang, Rocco. Hindi po masungit yan. Nakatrabaho ko na rin yan. Sa pagkakalungsod.
Yes.
Sound na kami.
Siguro direct nung time na nakita mo ako, baka nagbubuhat kasi ako ng mga gamit dahil walang PA.
Ano ba
Baka
yan?
pagod na kasi. Baka kaya mukhang masungit.
Direk, may tanong lang ako. Kumbaga, kasi parang, I don't know if it is your first project dun sa new normal, yung bubble. Parang, ito ba yung first project nyo? How is it? Kumbaga, how do you analyze or paano nyo masasabi nyo bang mas madali, mas mahirap yung ganitong klaseng setup of shooting or yung before as a director?
Yung Love of My Life kasi, parang nagbubble din kami, pero nag-umpisa kasi yung Love of My Life na before the pandemic, and then na-stop siya, and then nag-resume kami. Ito yung first show na from start to finish, from conception up to post-production up to airing, andito tayo sa pandemic. So ito talagang nakabubble kami. Merong pros and cons. Unahin ko na yung the downside is ang pinakamahirap sa lahat, you're away from your family, you're away from your loved ones. Ang hirap magtrabaho na inaalala mo yung kumusta na kaya sila sa bahay, ganyan. Tapos yun nga, dahil magkakasama kayo for a long time, for a long period, tapos andun lang kayo sa lugar, there's a possibility na parang cabin fever ka. Maswerte nga kami kasi malawak yung location namin. Pero I can just imagine ibang mga taping setups na nasa hotel lang sila o nasa isang maliit na space lang sila. Di ba? Talagang yun nga lang ilang araw ng quarantine sa hotel. Feeling ko mababaliw ako. Magkaka-cabin fever talaga ako. Now, the good thing about it though is dahil magkakasama kayo day in, day out. Eventually, you start to get into the groove of it. You get into the rhythm of it na parang hindi ka na nagtatrabaho. Parang yung kwentong ginagalawan nyo na yung mundong yon, yung mga tauhan na nag-i-inhabit doon, di ba? Sila na yon. Tapos para ikaw, you're part of the story. Mas madaling bumuo ng show, I guess, from a creative standpoint. Kasi kung ano yung pinasok mo dun sa bubble, di ba? Lalabas siya ng bubble na buong buo. Di ba? Walang masyadong outside influence, hindi kumbaga sa pagkain, lasang-lasa mo siya kasi hindi siya na haluan ng extenders, kumbaga. Ang hirap lang kasi sa ngayon I'm sure all the productions are going through this na ang dami kasing restrictions, ang daming requirements that we need to fulfill. Hindi na katulad ng dati na, sige, ilang talents kailangan mo, sige, ilang picture vehicles ang kailangan mo, sige, gaano kalaking party scene ang gusto mo. Ngayon, hindi. Everything has to be downsized. Everything has to be, kailangan pag-isipan ng 3-5 beses, kailangan mo ba talaga ito? Kailangan ba ng ganito karaming talent? Kailangan ba itong character na ito? Kailangan ba ng sasakyan na ito? So, in the long run, it all boils down to storytelling na pa rin ang magdadala. Di ba? You don't need all the frills. You don't need all the extravagance, all the pluses, all the extras na lang yan. Kapag maganda yung kwento, kahit bumawas ka pa ng bumawas ng iba mga elemento, ang mag-remain pa rin yung magandang kwento.
Yung papipiliin, mas okay po sa inyo yung ganito o yung dating setup po?
Di ko sana we can arrive at parang compromise, a marriage of some sort na kasi I like the idea na all the scripts are in, tapos sisimulan mo siya at tatapusin mo siya na isang bugso, 'di ba? Mas plano mo kasi yung kwento at dahil andyan na lahat ng elemento, 'di ba? Alam mo na kung paano siya mag-e-end, alam mo na mas napaplano at mas napaghahandaan. Pero sana may posibilidad na magawa yan na para kasama mo yung pamilya mo, kasama mo yung aso mo, kasama mo yung mahal mo sa buhay, na at the end of a long day, di ba, may mayayakap ka, may makakausap ka. Yun, hindi ko alam kung posible yun, pero sana.
Thank you, Derek. Congratulations for this project. For Carla naman and for Rocco, paano kayo naka-relate dun sa character niyo dito sa inyong bagong teleserye? And ano yung lesson that you've learned from this show?
I couldn't relate to my character kasi newlywed ako. At ito talaga may trouble na sa simula pa lang. So I like how straight to the point the story was. First week pa lang pinakita na, hindi na nagpaligoy-ligoy pa. Pinakita na may mga pinagdadaanan sila. Of course, I couldn't relate kasi newlywed ako. But like I said, had to do some research, had to talk to some people to really understand saan nang kagaling yung mga ganyan. But sila nagkakaproblema. Mga triggering factors, kung bakit asawa mo pag tumatagal o nagiging nakakainis na siya sa pagtagal. Ang dami kong tanong. So, really had to research about it and talk to a lot of people. And tulad ng sinabi ko kanina, I saw how important communication is, lalo na kapag tumatagal na kayo. Kaya pala celebrate yung mga golden year o silver anniversaries. Dahil kumbaga, talakpasan nila ang challenge of sa pagtiyaga sa isa't isa. Ngayon, naintindihan ko na.
How about Carla?
Mahirap po to actually relate to any of the characters. Mahirap po yan. For Rocco, for Max, napakahirap makarelate doon sa characters na aming ginampanan. With Erica, siguro, I guess kung nakarelate man po ako sa kanya, yung talagang devotion niya, yung kanyang loyalty, yung gagawin niya lahat for her family para buo pa din at hindi masira. So I may not agree with her all the time, pero that's part of that's part of the art of portraying a character. You don't necessarily have to agree with the character all the time. You just have to understand why. Bakit sila nag-decide ng gano'n. So yun lang naman yung important, na you see where they're coming from. Kaya naging ganun sila or nag-decide sila ng ganun. So, but yes, very different talaga si Erica. I don't see myself in her. Pero love ko naman siya. Love ko naman si Erica, di ba? She represents talaga all the wives out there, the women na martir kung martir, pero ginagawa lang talaga para dun sa asawa niya, dun sa taong mahal niya talaga.
My last question for Rocco. Ano lang, siguro, kasi parang sabi mo, you are newly married, di ba? Tapos si Carla is getting married soon, di ba? Ano yung advice that you're going to give to Carla? Yan, sa medyo, nandun ka na sa dun sa sitwasyon na yun ngayon eh. Si Carla naman papunta. Yan, being co-star mo dito sa bagong yung teleserye. Anong advice yung may bibigay mo sa kanya?
Halika guys, takutin natin si Carla.
Sabi yung tungkol pala, nakakatakot na eh. Ano ba ito?
Actually, hindi na kailangan bigyan ng advice si Carla. Sabi ko nga siguro pinaka-advice ko itong gagawin na namin to happen to, sabi na. Ang tukso lang naman namin, inside joke namin na, uy, huwag ka matatrauma sa show na to. Baka isipin mo, ganyan ang mga, ganyan talaga ang buhay. Pero of course, Carla understands and she knows and I'm sure she's super excited. Ilang weeks na lang, that's next week na. And we're nothing but excited for her. Pero may nagtanong na rin dati, ang binigay ko advice was that accept the changes that will happen once they start to live together with a new mindset na kasal sila and enjoy the whole every minute na magkasama kayo. Iba yung kilig eh. Kaya hindi na kailangan advice. I want to prepare Carla for the beautiful, beautiful life that she's about to enter. So yun.
Wow. But congratulations Carla. In advance and best wishes. Regards to Tom yan. Natutuwa naman ako sa both of you. Looking forward na sa social media dun sa wedding.
Pinagpa-pray namin araw-araw na maganda ang panahon.
Yes.
Good luck sana nga. Thank you. Congratulations to your new show.
Thanks, Alan.
Thank you, team. Thank you.
Alan, thank you. And up next is from Chicanet si Albert.
Albert.
Chickeness.
Hi. Congrats.
Hi.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, Albert.
Chickeness.
Oo, Chickeness Avenue. Tama, no?
Yung first question ko is for Direct Don. Looking at your filmography and of course apart na this teleserye was shot during pandemic, what makes this teleserye special for you, or do you consider this a standout teleserye na talagang magiging proud? Super proud ka na ginawa mo to.
I'm proud of the show kasi for me, so far, ito yung pinaka-totoo. Ito yung pinaka-totoong kwento na nagawa namin. At pinaka-raw. Yung prior to this, we did Love of My Life, and I'm also mighty proud of that show kasi parang same vein siya na totoo yung characters, totoo yung pero yun kasi may elemento pa siya ng how do you cope with losing a loved one, ganyan, what if your loved one comes back in your dreams, ganyan, may mga ganong elemento pa siya. Ito kumbaga parang tinitingnan mo kasi sa microscope yung buhay ng mga taong nasa isang marriage. Well, I'm not in a marriage myself, no. I haven't been married, and I feel like I'm the one holding the microscope. I'm the outsider looking in. Kaya para sa akin napaka-fascinating ng kwento. Because it's like me holding a microscope to the lives of I have close friends and people I work with na nasa buhay mag-asawa, at ang running ang running joke ko nga pag yung nakikita kong depressed sila o na problemado o nakikipag-away sa phone sa mga asawa nila, ang sinasabi ko palagi sa ayan, asawa kasi kayo. Ngayon, sorry Carla, I don't mean to scare you. So ngayon, parang it's my chance to yun nga parang hold a magnifying glass dun sa buhay na yun. And what we came up with was something, yun nga, very raw and very real na bihira mo makikita sa palabas ngayon sa TV, especially on prime time, no, na wala kang tinatagong dumi o wala kang tinatagong baho. Kung ano yung makikita mo to sa magnifying glass mo, all the imperfections, all the ugly and sometimes bittersweet aspects of married life. Yun yung makikita mo na show. So that's why I'm really proud of it.
That's nice, Direk. And Direk, kasi diba, parang parang intriga lang somehow. Kasi normally sa mga awards pala, when it comes to teleserye, ang mas na-recognize po, ang binibigyan nila ng recognition are the actors. How do you feel na parang yung mga directors, parang walang category na best director in a teleserye? Di ba? Parang,
yeah, not just the director
or the writer.
Right. Kasi actually sa yung TV for me, having been a writer myself for the longest time, I feel that TV is more than anything a writer's medium. Unlike mo sinasabi, even now na I'm directing na for TV, is that you can replace a director of any given show, but you can't replace the writer kasi yung writer yung nag-conceptualize, they're the ones who know the characters very well at sila talaga yung showrunners, sila yung nagpapatakbo ng program, no. The director, kumbaga parang anong tawag dito, just keeps the vision in harmony with the writer para cohesive yung lalabas sa produkto. Yes, I feel sad that we're not recognized kasi sa Emmys na, di ba? Di ba? Isa sa mga major categories na inaabangan mo talaga is, let's say, best writing for a miniseries or best direction for a series. And the top writers and directors of Hollywood work on TV. Dito din naman, di ba? Kumaga, lahat ng pinakamahuhusay na creative people nasa TV, and I feel that we're not being recognized enough. Pero just the same, no, hindi naman yun ang habol talaga namin. Ang maganda kasi sa TV, because you reach a wide audience, you reach a lot of people, di ba? As storytellers, it feels rewarding na maraming nakaka-appreciate ng ginagawa mo. So that in itself, to me, is more than any award.
Thank you so much, Direk, for those inputs, and congratulations. And yung next questions ko naman for Carla and Rocco. Kasi somehow playing characters na parang nasa relationship, tas yung mga infidelity is not new to you talaga. Ganyan. Pero may mga times ba na parang somehow itong mga characters na to is parang nagiging leverage nyo din on how you're going to handle relationships. Kasi nangyari to sa isang character, so pwedeng mangyari sa akin. Yung gano'n, yung mga pinagdadaanan na doubts and mistrust sometimes in relationships, na sa characters niyo na idadala din sa relationships niyo.
Go, Rocco. You can go ahead.
Kita mo ako nag-unmute. Responsibility namin as actors na hindi iuwi yung mga ginagawa ng characters. So, I mean, we go through workshops, we have specific techniques to go back to our normal mindset or state. So yeah, responsibility namin yun. But sometimes may nakukuha na small ticks, but it 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 has been taught to us to not allow our characters to become leveraged on how our life will be um, should be lived after after doing a project. So it's very tempting. Minsan hindi ko napapansin. Ang asawa ko minsan nasasabi niya, Hoy, Gavin, may ganun na siya ngayon. Di kasi Gavin, ikaw si Rocco. So, tas tatawa ko. But then, may detox process din kami. But yeah, simula pa lang, hindi ko inaalaw na I try as much as possible to not allow whatever character I portray take over or become part of my life.
Ako naman po, actually, when we're in the zone, when we play a character pag nasa taping po, ang dali pong sabihin na, ay, buti na lang hindi to totoong buhay, buti na lang hindi ako ganito, buti na lang kami ng asawa ko hindi ganito. Ang dali-dali kong sabihin, di ba? And, the circumstances aren't necessarily the same in real life. I would like to think na, of course, kahit paano natututo po kami sa mga characters na piniplay po namin para, alam mo yun, maging better person and better partner to our loved ones. Pero iba po talaga yung, ang dali pong sabihin na, ay, hindi ko gagawin yan in real life. Naku, hindi ako magiging ganyan na girlfriend. Ay, hindi ako magiging ganyan na asawa. But then when you get home, iba na iba. So it really depends. Pero tama si Rocco, iba din, of course, yung bigat that comes along with the characters that we played. So we wouldn't want naman din na iuwi yun or what. Pero maganda nga na kahit paano, may natututunan pa rin po kami sa kanila. And we may not necessarily relate to our characters, but I know for a fact out there, marami yan na nakaka-relate sa kanila. Kasi totoong-totoo yung situations, totoong-totoo yung mga away, totoong-totoo yung mistakes, forgiveness, batuhan ng words na masasakit. Totoo, and for a fact na ang dami dyan na nanunood and they can identify themselves sa mga characters na piniplay namin. So, yeah. Yun yung part na rin, di ba? One of the bonuses of portraying these various roles.
Maraming nagre-react. I would see on social media na sinasabi. Kaya pagiging Martin ni Carla. Sinasabi na, ano ba yan? Parang pinapanood ko sarili ko.
Ang ganon. There will always be people na yung ganon. So, kung hindi man sa sarili mo i-apply, alam mong sa mga nanunood meron yan. So, paano nga naman may mapupulot talaga din silang mga lessons, diba? Good decisions, bad decisions, and they apply it in real life for, their own good.
Yeah, kaya ko natanong kasi 'di ba normally kapag minsan yung mga artista kapag naiintriga sila or they na-involve sila sa mga issue, like for example nagkahiwalay, biglang isinisingit ng mga netizens yung mga characters nila before kung saan yan sila, anong tawag, 'di ba may mga ganon na...
Yes, correct. Yes, correct. And sometimes may nangyayari in real life, they think it's a way to promote something, a project, a show, or what. So, very nasa sa artista naman yan, but syempre, there's that fine line talaga between the role you're playing and yung real life. So, unfortunately, maraming yung talagang dikit, pero kanya-kanya lang naman.
Maraming time in netizens natin. Yun na yun.
And last question ko na lang for both of you. Kasi normally, di ba, pag nagpo-promote kayo ng teleserye, parang sa ngayon ako as a vlogger, nai-enjoy kong makipag-usap din with actors during this pandemic na nagpo-promote ng teleserye. Kasi sa part nila, when they make kwento, buong-buo na. Unlike nung before, parang ilang day pa.
Oh, yes.
Ganyan. Tapos biglang nag-iiba pa pala yung flow ng story, ganyan. Sa inyo ba ngayon, how do you feel about it na ito parang sa mga katulad ng movies na canned tapos na when you tell the character that you're portraying in the series.
Yeah. It's actually okay yun. Advantage po yun sa amin because we already know the flow of the story, what's going to happen sa bawat character. Mas buo yung aming understanding, yung aming experiences kasi kumpleto na po. Actually, medyo mahirap nga po na hindi mag-reveal ng mga bagay-bagay. Pero yes, I think it's an advantage kasi mas buo po yung understanding namin and combine that with the actual experience of completing the entire show. So may times we get tempted to reveal as much as we can para lang talagang ma-promote, para lang sabihin yung audience na kapit lang kayo kasi ang gaganda pa ng mga eksenang dadating, ganito, ganyan. But it's actually, to me, mas actually better pa po yung ganun kesa yung before nga na hindi po namin alam kung anong mangyayari sa next na script, yung mga ganun, or ending. So better po yung ganitong setup.
Same with me. Malaking advantage. Kasi dahil alam niyo na yung buong takbo ng story, mas masarap paglaruan yung gitna. Alam mo na yung mga arcs, yung pagbigay niyo. Ito yung moment niya, ito yung moment ko. So, it's like, parang Lego mo na yan, laruan mo na yan kung anong gusto mong gawin. So yeah, I agree with Carla. It's a huge advantage for right now.
Although marami pong nabibitin kasi 'di ba, when the show is doing so well, the ratings are high, ang ganda po ng kwento and all. Madami pong nabibitin na ano pa yan, hindi na ma-extend, hindi pa pwede extend, not knowing or realizing we're done taping, hindi po kami babalik para i-extend pa. So, yun yung parang kabaliktaran na ay hindi mo na po talaga yun mapapahaba in any way or what. Book 2 na lang yun.
Ayun, pwede.
Ay, congratulations. Ang taas nga din talaga ng ratings niyo ng
Wow, natin. Gusto ko yung natin.
Congratulations and best wishes, Carla. Congrats, Rob.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Elmo.
Thank
you,
you,
Albert.
Okay. Up next from the Manila feed, Chad Sol.
Hi, congratulations.
Good
My
afternoon.
first
Hey, Chad.
Good afternoon. My first question is for Carla. Ayan. So,
Okay.
Carla, how easy or hard for you doing yung mga heavy scenes? Lalo na nasa happy place ka ngayon, no?
Ay, yes.
Oo,
Good
tapos ang mga ginagawa mong eksena sobrang bibigat. So, how hard is it for you?
It's hard. Actually, kahit naman po hindi mabigat na eksena, mahirap mo naman po talaga yung aming trabaho. But yes, it becomes particularly harder kapag ganun. First time ko nga po actually na-experience yun na happy po ako in general, in real life. And it's much harder to get into character and to draw out more or parang squeeze yourself some more. First time kasi, Tom and I got engaged October po last year. And nag-resume po kaming mag-taping for Love of My Life. Na napakabigat po ng aming roles ng kwento ng Love of My Life. So nahirapan po ako, nagkaroon ako ng struggles. Coming from, of course, in real life, happy po. Ang hirap po pala. First time ko ma-experience yun. So that's when I realized na, okay, in life, may mga pinagdadaanan tayong problema, hardships, difficulties, lahat. May advantage din pala yun, nakakatulong talaga sa amin sa craft. Pag happy ka pala talaga mas mahirap po talaga siya. But naman po, once na, ma-break na po yung parang, how do you say it? But basically, once na maumpisahan nyo lang po na mabigay nyo na yung kailangan po sa eksena, kahit napakabigat, magdediret-diretso na po yun. But yun nga po, it's just harder to start and pag happy. Mahirap po siya. Kaya
Nagkaroon ba ng time? Yeah, exactly. Yun yung next question. Nagkaroon bang time? Was there a time na hindi ka makaiyak dahil hindi mo ma-feel yung pain ng character?
Yes, that's right. Nung, well, not for To Have and To Hold, but it was for Love of My Life last year. Nakakatawa pa na I couldn't well, medyo lately ko na lang po yun na-realize. But back then, yes, we had a very heavy scene. I had to cry. And parang hindi po yun nangyayari sa akin. Pero hindi ko po magawang mapapatak yung luha despite, all efforts. So, yeah. But, nangyayari po pala talaga yun. I did my best.
I remember that scene, Carla. Ito yung pinadoliin ko yung
Tsaka hindi ko po
camera.
ma-explain sa mga tao kung bakit na yun pala yun because, Tom and I just got engaged. So, hindi ko po namin na-announce. So, ganun pala po talaga. It really affects you somehow. Yeah.
Carla, you've been doing a wife role sa mga previous projects mo, no? Oo, ever since from My Husband's Lover, tapos ngayon, wife ulit. And now, papalapit na, and magiging wife ka na talaga.
Yes.
Yeah. How do you feel now na talagang magiging wife ka na in the coming days or weeks?
You'd think, I would think na kahit papano, parang siguro I would expect na, kaya ko yan kasi napiplay ko nga yung ganyang character wife, sa teleserye, sa movie. Pero I don't know, parang hindi natin masasabi, parang ganon. I'm not naman nervous, I'm also not overly confident, but kahit papano, I of course very much look forward pa rin po to being a wife in real life. And I'm just so glad na so far, lahat po ng pinagdaanan ng mga characters na nagampanan ko na po as a wife, hindi naman po nangyayari in real life, thankfully. So, yeah, exciting, of course. Very excited pa din po and looking forward na in real life, totoong na po, wife na.
Carla, napanood ko yung naging emotional ka while reading yung sa Ring Vow. Ba yun? Oo. So, pag babalikan natin siya, ano yung tumatakbo sa isip mo during that time?
Yung alin po iniiyakan ko?
Yung while nagre-read kayo ng parang sa Ring Vow ba? Yung sa Ring Vows, no?
Sa vows?
Ring vows, parang sa church ba yun? Or like, wear this ring, parang may ganun siya something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the misalet. Yes, opo. Misalet, yes. We worked on, I worked on the misalet po last week. Yes, yung part na po yun na yung sa exchanging of the vows na nga po. Naging emotional po ako kasi nandun yung mga names namin. Normally, pag nagbabasa niyo po yung mga ganun, di ba, sa lines, sa script, ganun. So, a bit emotional lang because oh my gosh, yes, this is really happening soon. Ando na po in front of me yung vows with our names already. So emotional but in a good way.
What are your wishes and plans after the wedding? So for sure, lahat ng fans mo, lahat ng nagmamahal sa'yo, sumusuporta sa'yo, nagtatanong for after the wedding ba si Carla ba magbe-break mo na sa showbiz or to focus sa motherhood? What are your plans and wishes?
Actually, tuloy-tuloy lang po. If there's work, tutuloy-tuloy lang po ng work. Hindi naman po ako titigil or anything. I won't even be taking a break unless I really have to. Wala naman po akong plano and hopefully magtuloy-tuloy lang po yung work. So wala po muna kaming honeymoon, that's for sure. Kasi medyo alanganin pa pong mag-travel ngayon. So, but in terms of plans, we are definitely focusing on the house that we're building. So, yun po, sa ngayon, sana lang magkaroon po ako ng time na mas matutukan yung building na home na po.
Thank you, Carla, and congratulations.
Thank you.
For my next question is for Rocco naman. Ayan. Rocco, ang question ko lang is portraying the role of Gavin, no? So, how your wife reacts doon sa mga scenes and syempre lalo na bago pa lang kayong mag-asawa, parang how easy or hard then for you na tanggapin yung role ni Gavin?
Well, of course, it was work, so I immediately said yes to it. But when Mel watches, kasi na-try din niya mag-acting workshop para maintindihan kung paano. Mahilig siya sa ganyan. And then she would say na, oh, ganyan pala yun. That's how they attack the scene. So she would ask questions kapag may mga mabibigat ako na eksena like last night. So sinasabi, paano ka niti-trigger ng ganyan? Paano, totoo ba? May ginagamit ka bang totoong tao experience? So nakakatuwa lang na interesado siya. Na dati, ano lang siya, viewer lang talaga. Ngayon may mga ganong questions. But seeing my character, watching my character, masaya ako sa mga comments niya kasi she does feel the pain, she does understand the story at nakakatuwa from someone who watches Netflix all the time. Nakaka-appreciate siya ng teleserye ng gawa natin. Sabi niya, lume-level up nga daw yung gawang Pilipino na teleserye. Kaya natutuwa siya na maganda yung maganda yung story, maganda yung flow. And I feel the support. Natutuwa ako sa kanya sa mga nabibigay niyang comments.
Carla is getting married soon. As a friend ni Carla, what are your wishes para sa kanya? Yan.
Oh, I'm just super excited for her. It's gonna be so much fun. Alam niya kapag sinasabi ko how I'm sure napapansin niya how different I am kapag nagsasalita ako na me and my wife we do this. Ang sarap sabihin na sa kanya naman kapag iba yung kilig kapag nababanggit niya na yung husband ko nagganto. Masayang-masaya yung panibagong kabanata. Kaya I see how happy in love they are. They both are. Minsan kapag rest days namin or nag-yoga kami, minsan may video call si Tom, kay Carla, he would say hello to us. Tom is a friend also, kaya it's always nice to see him. And I'm very, very, very happy for them and excited. At hats off sa kanila kasi na pull off nila na na ituloy ang isang wedding kahit may pandemic. Kasi alam ko kung gaano kahirap yan. Ako, ang hirap-hirap makipag-coordinate. Lalo na naka-lock in dating kami.
At malayo pa ang lugar.
Malayo.
Now.
True! At rest days namin, narinig namin si Carla nakikipag-usap. Alam namin yung meetings yan. Kaya hindi namin ginugulo kapag may mga pakulo kami.
Thank you and congratulations, everyone.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Chad.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chad. Next, we have from Pilikumania, si Nas Tabares ng Bakil Papa.
Pelikula.
Hi, hello. Yes.
Pelikula.
Hello. Kay Carla and Rocco, yeah. What do you love and hate about your character?
Hi there.
And
love about our character?
Love and hate about
love and hate. Love. I love how carefree Erica is. I love how she avoids conflict and is non-confrontational. But that's also one thing I hate about her, na pag kailangan naman na, hindi pa rin niya kaya. Kapag deserve naman niya or may right siya, hindi pa rin niya kaya to stand up for herself, yung ipaglaban yung sarili niya. Ang pangit naman ng word na hate, no? But yun nga, like I said earlier, si Erica has a tendency to use her heart when it comes to deciding. So that's something na I dislike. Dislike about her na, yun nga, tendency is na wawala na ng talaga, ng logic or ng tamang pag-iisip. So yun lang naman.
Bilis sumagat ni Carla doon. Naisip pa. I like, I love how much of a workaholic Gavin is. Talagang very passionate siya. But what I hate about it also that it shows that it can also pave a way to cause problems pala pagiging workaholic. So I hate how too focused he was at one thing na napapabayaan na ang mga tao, mga bagay around him. Kasi means like nung pilot week namin nung nanonood ako, sinasabi ko, ayan na, nag-e-effort na yung asawa mo, hindi mo ba makita yun? So, yun yung mga times. Sometimes we can get too passionate about something that we tend to forget or become insensitive towards people around us. So, maraming stories sa ganyan, kaya isa ako sa mga natamaan, naiinis ako. Ayan na siya, ayan na siya. Just open your eyes.
Ayun, second and last question dapat kay Direk sana. Pero pwede rin. What can you say na yung mga teleseries natin ngayon nag-a-adapt sa mga Korean style of filmmaking?
I wouldn't necessarily agree that it's the Korean style of yung Korean execution of filmmaking. I think it's the stories. Most importantly, yung stories talaga eh. Although given naman of course ang mga K-drama, napakahusay po, napakaganda, visually napakaganda, cinematography is beautiful, lighting is beautiful, but it's the stories that really capture the hearts of the Filipino audience. That's why love na love po natin yung K-drama. Hindi po sila melodramatic, pero heavy. Maganda yung timpla po ng drama nila. Realistic, relatable, but not necessarily over the top. In terms of yung filmmaking, yung technicals po, parang bonus na lang po yun na parang yung style, ina-adapt na rin po ng mga teleserye dito sa Pilipinas. But really, I believe it's more of the stories po talaga than the actual, technical aspect of filmmaking.
I like how K-dramas have had an effect sa filmmaking and kung paano tayo gumawa ng mga story ngayon. Hindi naman sa paggaya. It's more of adding to what we can give to the audience. Kumbaga nadagdagan ng bala ang Pilipinas. And not just that, hindi dahil may ginaya, specific techniques, and when it comes to story writing also. We have changed the game. So if there's one thing from the pandemic na magandang naidulot natin, this is from all the shows that we've been watching ay na-apply din sa mga local series natin, sa films, upang maging mas maganda and to catch our audiences to alam ko nandiyan yung mga K-dramas and all the American films, pero ngayon nabibigyan pansin na yung mga pelikula natin like On the Job, yan kung saan nanalo si Kuya John Arcilia, and the many shows that are being talked about. So tumataas na ang level ng mga ginagawa nating teleserye at pelikula. So that's one thing to be proud of and excited about kasi naipapakita natin that we can be competent also. Globally competent.
For fun lang, ano yung last na K-drama na napanood niyo?
I think I've only seen 2 K-dramas ever in my life. Epekto na rin po ng pandemic yan. Crash Landing on You. Oh my gosh! Hindi ko talaga ako promise na hilig sa K-drama, but that one, naku, straight to the heart. Parang, I love it. I also saw, ano nga po yung ano nga yung title nun? I'm not good at titles, but yung basically yung, they're gonna make a Filipino version of it. Yung married life sila, mag-asawa, the doctor, yung wife.
World of the Married.
World of the Married, yes, ang galing.
Drama yun, drama.
Yeah, so that's what I noticed po kasi din, and I would like to add na rin to what I said earlier na with K-dramas, napaka-simple pero napaka-effective nung storytelling. So doon yun naman din yung goal of course ng Philippine entertainment world, 'di ba po, ng world of production ng teleserye. Yun po yung goal na lagi po sinasabi ni Direk Don Michael Perez na hindi nga po kailangan ng anything in excess, anything big, but as long as the story is talagang may kagat po sa puso, yun yung pinaka, one of the best things about these K-drama. So no matter how simplified the stories, no matter how simple the plot, it's in the execution, the delivery, and yung storytelling po talaga. So World of the Married and Crash Landing on You. Only 2, yun lang. Wala na po iba.
Rocco?
Kaya pinanood ko po. Nakidrama pa lang.
Itong
Galing nila.
Itong asawa ko kasi well,
K-drama.
pinilit niya ako manood. Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha.
Ah,
Bago lang to,
drama
bago
yun.
lang.
Tama ba? Drama?
May drama, may drama. Pero gusto niya ipakita yung kilig na ibibigay ng dalawang main characters to. Sabi ko, sige na nga. Kasi kunyari may ginagawa ako or magla-live ako, narinig ko may sumisigaw na lang. Akala ko may nalaglag o may ipis. Hindi.
Kilig.
Sumisigaw sa kilig. Minsan napapalo pa ako ng di oras. Sabi ko, ano nangyayari? May problema ba tayo? So sabi ko, panoorin ko nga. So, true enough, nakakakilig naman kasi. And yun ang gusto natin ma-achieve. These formulas na hindi lang pang Korea, pang bansa, I think would definitely also work for the Philippines. Kayang-kaya din natin.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hello, yun. Thank you, Nas. Nahuli ko lang akong kumakain. Bumaba yung sugar ko.
Ano ka? Oh, no.
We have up next from Pinoy Screen and Stage, Trixie. Go ahead, Trixie.
Hi everyone.
Hey, Trixie! Long time. Pedro Calungsod.
No, sa Bar Boys.
Bar Boys pala, my bad.
Yeah. Anyways, my first question is for Direct Don. Hi, Direct.
If he's still
yes.
Yeah. I think umalis na po si Derek. May exams po kasi yung kanyang son.
Kami ang bagong directors.
For Carla na lang. Kasi ever since my impression of you has been a very sensitive, very friendly person. So I think there in the past may na-experience ka naman broken heart, diba? So my question is, one of the titles ng highlights niyo sa YouTube, how long does it take to heal a broken heart?
Okay. Ano po yung
how long does it take to heal a broken heart for you?
Oh my gosh. Yikes. Parang hindi naman po for me, mabibigyan po ng timeline yan, ng length of time or anything, hindi ko masusukat. But like personally, matagal po talaga. Kasi, when I get into a relationship, hindi naman po yan baliwala. I take it seriously, and the goal is always in every relationship kung yun po yung talagang taong para sa inyo. So, hindi naman po yan yung laro-laro lang, for fun lang or what. Of course, the goal is to find that person, the one, di ba, na destined for you. So that's why invested po ako. Talagang, with all the love that comes dun sa relationship na yun, kapag nawala, ganun naman, equivalent naman sa heartbreak. So, matagal. Hindi ko po masasabi, ano ba to? Weeks, months, years? Hindi naman po years. But I always say sa mga, may mga fans din po kasi minsan na humihingi ng advice, di ba, kung paano mag-move on. I always say naman na basta spend time with your family and yung friends, yun ang makakatulong sa yung broken heart.
Okay, thank you. For Rocco naman, since nanonood ka pala ng Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha, dalawang boys doon, si Dusik, di ba, and the director. Sino sa tingin niyo yung mas similar, yung characteristic sa character mo?
Character ko? Parang may relation pa yung dalawa doon. Siguro yung director. Yung director, work din siya. Hindi niya napapansin, may gusto na sa kanya. O, tingnan mo, alam ko na, Carla. Yung mga pangyayari.
Spoiler!
Sorry. Super work siya na hindi niya napapansin yung malapit sa kanyang kaibigan ay andyan, nagmamahal sa kanya na hindi niya alam. So, parang ganon si Gavin. Parang siyang kabayo. Ganon lang.
Sige, follow-up question. Speaking of work, ikaw, how do you distress or re-energize yourself?
How do you
I mean, sige,
During
kahit
taping,
Carla, then
Oh,
that-
thank you.
you can also give an answer to that. How do you distress if you feel like very strong?
this is during taping or ano, in
Or in
general?
general.
In
In
general.
general, yeah, in general.
In
like-
general. Okay.
Yeah,
De-stressing.
De-stress. I ride my motorbike. Yeah. That's one way to have some quiet, fresh air, makapag-isip-isip, my time alone. Siyempre, hindi humahataw sa kalsada. Yung, ano lang, ma-enjoy lang yung free road. That's one. De-stress also by working out. Lots of working out. Tennis has helped a lot. Isa siya sa mga pinayagang sports na gawin during this pandemic. And also, tawag dito, it's enjoyable.
How about Carla?
De-stressing. Shucks. Gusto ko mag-isip ng nakakatawa pero hindi ko magawa. So yung totoo na lang. De-stressing. You know, hindi, promise gusto ko sabihin nagwawala ako, nagganyan, really, I just stay at home. Homebody po ako, grabe. Bahay lang, rest lang. Kung makakatulog, yun, distress na po sa akin yung makatulog. If I could watch a movie, I would. I would spend time with my family. That's how I also de-stress. Bilang ako yung babae, I like to get my nails done. So, yung mga ganun, mga facial, mask, mga basic de-stressing. Yoga is one way also of de-stressing para at least mentally, medyo mas ma-clear lang yung mind. So, a little bit of yoga and meditation. And sometimes, surprisingly, working out also is a way for me to de-stress.
Just to add to that also, I enjoy going out, walking around the village, may isang plastic.
And dogs.
Pupulot ako ng mga basura, lahat ng plastic na makukuha ko. Ganun. Kasi napakabait kong citizen talaga. Nag-invento.
Lipat ka dito dahil basura.
Punta ako dyan. Ito pa rin suot ko mamaya.
Pulot na din.
Yeah, last question for you both. Isa kasi sa iconic scenes ng pilot episode is yung nasiraan na car, di ba? So, kayo, may na-experience ba kayong gano'n na may nasirang car, any other object na parang at a moment na sobrang kailangan mo siya? And how did you deal with it?
Wow, parang kay Dong nang nangyayari. Oo naman, yes, it's happened na rin, no? Na, lalo na pag minsan nangyayari yan na very important time in your life, like let's say you're on your way to school or work or something, may appointment ka, it happens all the time. Pero ang importante lang is kalmado ka lang, para makapag-isip ng tama, wag magpapanik, stuff like that. Pero yung sa pilot na nangyari kina Dom and Gavin, wala pa namang ganung nangyari, tapos may na-meet kang someone, diba? Wala pa namang ganun.
It's
like habang mangyari sa EDSA kasi yung mga ganun.
Ako nasiraan na ako sa...
Hindi uso sa Pilipinas yun kasi baka mamaya.
Diba?
Advantage, masasakayin kayo kung pa pinag-drive ka pa uwi.
Tama, hold up ang kasunod nun.
EDSA pa, patay.
Amoy usok ka pa. Ako nasira ang date dahil naalala ko pa yun, Guadalupe, papuntang Makati, paakyat after ng tulay. Doon tumirik ang sasakyan. So, nasira ang date dahil doon. Pawis ako. Siyempre, planning ako, tawag ako sa tatay ko. May mga tumulong naman na itulak yung kotse. Tapos na-stock up ulit. Lalo ako napahiya. So, yun. Nasira. Hindi ako nagkaroon ng date. Nasira ang buong date.
Okay, thank you. And of course, good sana if magustuhan siya ng di ba, magka-season 2 din siya.
Let's see. Book 2, pwede.
Something relatable. I mean, di ba? Marriage and of course, yun nga, dahil issue din sa net ngayon yung ano, 'di ba, yung wedding coordinator sa mga ano, umi-establish.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've seen one of those. Yes, a news.
Yeah.
Oh my God, grabe yung bride mahagulgul. Kawawa naman, grabe yun na tangay yung kanilang money, yung cash.
Grabe yun.
Yung bayad sa suppliers. Grabe naman yun. And you know, hindi lang siya yung victim. Gawain daw talaga ng taong yun. So hopefully nga mahanap na yung person na yun na talaga. Terrible.
Sama, no? Grabe.
More than once na niya ginawa eh. So, para mahanap siya.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Trixie.
Ayun, maraming salamat sa ating mga vloggers for this time, this afternoon. And we would like to give our artists a time to promote social media accounts at ano pa mga dapat abangan for the show. Miss Carla, ikaw muna po.
Okay, thank you to everybody. There's about how many of you? A handful of you left. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon, for giving us this opportunity na makausap po kayo, masagot yung mga questions nyo. Nag-enjoy po kami and we always enjoy answering your questions, lalo na sa inyo pong mga curious pa about to happen to hold. So, lagi po kaming excited dahil happy po kami na nakabuo kami ng magandang show. Happy po kami ng magandang kwento. And again, we hope that you will all help us promote our show to Happen to Hold because we're just beginning, di ba? Parang we're on a third week, I think. Third week pa lang po. So, gustuhin man po namin mag-reveal pa ng mga magagandang eksena, twists, everything. We can only say much. Pero marami na pong excited na magising si Dom from her coma. Magigising po ba talaga siya? Magkakaayos ba or parang magkakamabutihan ba sina Gavin at Erica? So, tingnan po natin and sana patulad po namin, abangan nyo rin po. Excited din po kami mapanood yung aming mga next few weeks pa po.
Thank you,
All
Carla,
right.
Nico.
Yeah, thank you again, everyone, for your time being with us this afternoon. It's nice to see everybody. Nakakapanibago sa mga events tayo nakikita, but now you're doing this. Nevertheless, it's nice to talk to everybody. And sana, like I said kanina, na-intriga rin kayo sa mga kwento namin about our show, mga kwento namin behind the scenes. And ayaw din namin makapag-spoil, but we do have so much in store when it comes to Happen to Hold. Marami pang revelations yan. It's maaga pa lang, third week pa lang, but I do hope you can help us spice it up a little bit, spice it up more para sa mga audience natin, para abangan nila. We are getting good reviews and asahan po namin yan sa gagawin ninyong reviews or articles, lalong mapapainit ng usapin tungkol sa To Happen to Hold. So thank you again so much and I hope to see all of you in person soon.
Okay, before we all go, hingi tayo ng resibo na nakasama natin. Si Sir Rocco. And kindly sa mga vloggers natin, if you could open your cameras. So we'll have a groupie. Okay.
Groupie.
Yun. Sige, we'll wait for
count it down.
Miss Danica, Miss Kate, if you could, ayan na pala.
Si Ate Tin, ready now.
Oo. Sir Alan, if you could, ayun, MJ.
Basi, sama ka na.
Ayun. Okay, I'll get a screenshot.
Yeah.
Please, a smile. Oo. Ayun. Ready? 1, 2. Isa pa, para kung may palpak yun, may isa pa. Ayun. Okay, here we go. Ready? 1, 2. Ayun. Thank you very much, Carla, Rocco,
Thank
and
you
the
also.
vloggers.
Thank you very much
you.
po.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Stay safe.
Thank you.
And God
Thank you po
bless
sa inyong
us.
lahat. Thank you. Thank you, Ate
Be safe.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.